Just a couple of days ago, a young Dharma friend came to see me and said that he liked seeing everyone prostrate in our temples because it inspired him to see all the devotion. So he asked me to show him how to prostrate. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time. So now I'm making time and promised him that I will say a little bit about it. With a little help from Gonpo, of course.
Hello.
Now, as my young Dharma friend correctly observed, different Buddhist cultures have slightly different ways of prostrating. In our Tibetan tradition, we favor a way that is said to have come from the great Indian Buddhist saint of the 11th century called Naropa, which we usually call the full-length prostration. But why do Buddhists feel the need to do all this prostrating anyway? Well, first of all, what do we prostrate to? On a Tibetan Buddhist shrine, there may be one statue, two statues, or pictures. There may be loads. In Tibetan, we call them ten, which means a representation or a support, because they serve as a representation of the triple gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, as a support for purifying any degradations or obscurations that have built up in the mind stream. So although we have all these material objects, we're not actually prostrating to the representations at all. We're prostrating to what they represent. So Buddhist practitioners find this very purifying and as an expression of devotion. It helps them feel closer to the qualities of their own Buddha nature. Gonpo, give us a demo. Gonpo, stop. That's not quite the way how we do it. Now, first of all, let's try to be mindful. We often recite a short mantra the Buddha gave right before we prostrate 3 times. Om Namo Manju Shriye, Nama Su Shriye, Nama Uttama Shriye, Swaha. Try it. I know it takes practice, but if we can memorize this mantra, it will make prostrating as awesome as possible. Saying this mantra is equivalent to hearing, contemplating, meditating on the whole Tripitaka of the Buddha's words. And it multiplies one prostration into 1,000. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? The reason why we prostrate 3 times is that once for the Bhagavan Buddha, once for the Holy Dharma, and once for the Arya Sangha. If this is recited 3 times each day, we can gain a bodhisattva's level of meditation. And in the meantime, we will prevent all kinds of negativity from occurring in our body and mind. In fact, not just our own, but for others as well. Because we like to visualize as we prostrate our loved ones, such as our father or our mother, also our relatives and friends. In fact, all sentient beings stand by our side and prostrate too in order to purify and make merits. So then, we join the palms together evenly, not that tight, with a small space between them, which symbolizes the methods we practice and the wisdom to be awakened coming together. First, we hold them at the crown of our heads, paying homage to our Guru, saying in Sanskrit, Namo Guru Bhye. This creates the merit for oneself and all sentient beings to be born in a pure land. We then move the joint palms to the forehead with the thumbs right in front of the point between the eyebrows and say the homage to the Buddha, Namo Buddhaya. This purifies all negativity related to our bodies. Then, moving the joint palms in front of the throat, not too close, Gonpo. We don't want you to choke. And we pay homage to the Dharma with Namo Dharmaya. and this purifies all negativity from our speech. Finally, we move the hands in front of the heart and render respect to the Sangha with Namo Sanghaya, which purifies all negativity of mind. Well done, Gonpo. Wait, it's not finished yet. There's still a bit more to explain. After this, to kneel down, we unfold our hands, which signifies opening up the compassionate activity that helps heal the world. Yeah, not all the way out there, Gonpo. Just a little bit. Perfect. Our kneeling to the ground signifies our journey through the grounds of a bodhisattva, the 10 levels and 5 paths, to the enlightenment of the Buddha. So it has a very inspiring meaning. Our forehead then touches the ground in devotion, which signifies reaching the ground of the 11th level called total light. Whoa, Gonpo, when you go down, try not to stick your butt in the air like that. We try to bring as much of the body down as we can manage. This is because the arching of our spine signifies gathering the energy of our mind and body into our core for deeper meditation. Now, here's where we have 2 ways of prostrating. If we get up after this much, it's a half prostration. But if we stretch out our bodies fully, it's a full-length prostration. We usually do the half version when attending public teachings or ceremonies, but we do the full-length version in our own personal devotions. Let's show everyone the full version now, Gonpo. Perfect. So as the hands open up, they support our bodies stretching down, and then the hands stretch out to the shrine. Our arms and legs bending and stretching out create the merits for the 4 awakening activities of pacifying, enriching, magnetizing, and eliminating to be spontaneously accomplished. After that, we rise. Now, here's the very important point. We don't just focus our bodies going down with each prostration, but our bodies rising up is just as important. As our bodies rise up from each prostration, what do we bring with us? Our rising signifies rising out from the swamp of samsara's suffering. We bring a mountain of merits with us each time we rise, and we rise closer and closer to liberation and enlightenment. Thanks again, Gonpo. So these different points are according to the sagely advice of the great Sakya Pandita. And we hope that it helps you understand why Buddhists like to perform prostrations. When we're prostrating, we can also count refuge verses or verses for laying open and laying aside degraded misdeeds, and there are many different ways we can benefit from integrating prostrations with our Dharma practice. So whichever way you like to practice, I hope you achieve all the benefits of prostrating according to the Dharma.